All right, what's up, everyone? Jack Mars back here. So to start, I wrote a book. It's called Flow, and the idea behind it is well, actually, let's not get into the story yet. Let's get into why I'm making this video. I need to make this video because I need to create what's called an author platform. And to get published by one of the major, or any publisher for that matter, you need to create an author platform where people can basically, I need people to be able to see my stuff and be interested in reading my book before my book gets published. I don't know how large of an audience I need to have, but I need to have some kind of engagement on something. So, what do I need to do to create an author platform so that a publisher eventually wants to publish my book? Well, I need create a website. So, Jack Marsback website. I'm using Balsamic to create the wireframes. It's very cute. I used to use it for work. I use Whimsical now, but this is very nice because it doesn't have all those distracting UI elements. Instead, it's just like, here's the stuff you need. I'm also using Open Broadcast software in order to be able to do this, where you can see me and also see my screen at the same time. Woo! It's open source. It's free. You can donate on their Patreon, which I did. Yay! And then I'm streaming music via lo-fi hip-hop radio-beats to study/relax to. I am not important enough yet to sue over it, so hopefully by the time I am important enough, I can, it's a future Zach problem. And then I need to write a short story. I've written a bunch. I need to move them all over to this drive because this is my new Jack Marsback drive. And then make another video about one of the Whisper story, as I call it. And then I need to make a YouTube channel, which I did. Woo! Here's my YouTube channel. And then I got to figure out the problem that I had with the YouTube upload, which I did fix. So yay, that thing can go away. I'm gonna be adding to this as I create stories. But to go back to the website, we're gonna have the basic stories. The what's new section is going to have like, oh, this most recent video or most recent story. It's pretty much the two forms of content you're going to get on this website. Then we're going to have blogs and vlogs, yay, stories, and there's two universes. There's the Stellar universe, which the Whisper story takes place in. It's basically set in the near distant, that's kind of oxymoronic, but the near distant future. So, 2300 or something like that, when we've basically explored the solar system, actually gotten people out there. I don't know if it's going to happen that soon, but, I'm not going to be around long enough to know. And so the way the universe works and a lot of the stories that are going to take place is people dealing with the cognitive difficulties of controlling magic when they learn it. In the story Whisper, this girl, she becomes a Whisper, is what they're called, and there's a very specific reason that you learn in the book, or in the story. And essentially, she learns how to control people, tell people what to do. She says, go away, they go away. And there's a regulatory/governing body that essentially takes these people away from the general public until they can learn to control themselves. And so just, they're not a danger to themselves or other people. And so a lot of the premises are people dealing with, I have a power, I did something horrible with it, and now somebody needs to teach me how to do it. Because when we kind of when we come out of our parents, we don't have control over really anything. All we have is hunger. And we want to make sure that our thoughts don't turn into actions on accident or by accident. And so that's kind of what it's about, is the fact that when you have magic, a thing that is not innate to human experience, it's difficult. And that's what a lot of stories about. In the Flow universe, which it's magic flows through you, energy flows through. And so the book is called Flow. In that story, or the book, young Marcel is just learning how to do magic by watching the memories of his great-grandfather during World War I. And his aunt is kind of on a mission that is side to his kind of coming-of-age plot of somebody from the past catching up to the present, needing to find someone. And so Marcel is thrust into an adventure in many ways with his best friend Chessa, and they have a lot of growing pains together, and, can they get through this as best friends or get through alive? And that's what you find out. It's not a story about a bunch of teenagers who are smarter than all the adults, because those stories drove me nuts, even when I was a teenager. But it's about people being new and thrust into a world that they're not ready for. And it took me about 2 years to write it. It was a lot of fun, but now I need to put in all the other work in order to be able to get things published. So that's what this is for. There's the website we're creating. There's the all the tasks, the short stories, the video content, and all that fun stuff that I'm going to do so that I can get a platform so I can get this published because I'm excited about the book. I want people to be able to read it. I want a lot of people to be able to read it. And I'm hoping I can make that happen. Thanks for watching.